say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back to Rockies franchise mode here in the show's 17th of today. We go sim, I guess, maybe a month or two actually, to go and propel this franchise mode to September, which is our time to go and show off our not really prospects, but players, bring them up to MLB Club, check them out, see if they play well or not, and all kind of stuff. So I guess it might be time to go and do that. We'll go and sim up to maybe probably August 30th and go and do that, because September 1st is the deadline to go and do that kind of stuff. Let's go sim this next few series. Let's go and check out what prospects you bring up. So hopefully you finish off this month great. We won 4 games in a row there. Cool. So we lost the game against Kansas 4-1, won it 3-2, won 3-1, so we won that series 2-1. Then Atlanta came to town, and or we went to Atlanta, we won that one 2-1. Then Detroit, we split that one 1-1 so far in that series. So we got demolished by Detroit there. We'll go sim to September 1st. We'll probably sim through August 31st right there. And we have some type of injury, Cincitella injury right there. We'll keep him active. So we cannot call up anybody yet, but we'll go and sim through, I guess, September 5th, because both our teams, our AA team, they suck. They're 66 and 71. They're not a playoff team. Plus, our AAA team is 65 and 74. So we cannot go make the playoffs with both those teams. Just sim through the 4th and wait until they're done. They're done. And now it's about to begin. So you should be able to go and call up all of our top prospect kind of players there. But look at this, though. You won 4 games in a row. So the Rockies are making a comeback here in September. But we'll go check out what our standings are first. So we're 3rd in our division. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs at all. We cannot beat the Dodgers. And we can't go past the Giants. They're 78 and 62. We're 70 and 67. So unless the Giants have a fall from grace, they're terrible in September, then we might have a shot. But other than that, though, check out the NL wildcard. And yeah, there's 79 Pirates and there's 78 Giants. So I mean, we're 6.5 games back of a playoff spot. We can make a comeback, but the chances are just way too slim and barely are even existent. So we'll go and check out what our rosters are now that our minor league teams are done. Now we have our 40-man now on our MLB club. So go to lineups, and now on this team we have, I guess, some decent overall players. You could probably actually put in Pat. You could try out Pat at DH this time. I'll bring in Pat because I actually want to try out his hitting ability, because this man, he's alright though. He seems like a great overall player to go and play in the MLB. Take advantage of that in September might be a great idea. But even most of these guys will be pinch hitting though. Like, obviously we're not going to start Brad over Trevor Story there at all either. And plus Jordan Patterson, he'll come in and play maybe a few games, even pinch hit sometimes too, over for Pat. So I guess this roster will go and check out. I want to see if we can bring up any other prospects that are lower in their system. Like maybe even add some players that are 40-man. So our 40-man, like, should we take off guys like Scott Oberg? Like, we don't need that guy. He's 59 overall, 27 years old, see potential. Might as well just drop him though. We have no use for him at all either. And bring up some more useful guys that actually have a chance at making this team better. Let's go to our MLB roster and see what we have for relief pitchers that are lower down and not in our 40-man. Do you have any guys that are decent? I did like some guys like Ben Bowden though. He might be alright in a few years. So bring up Ben, add him to the 40-man. Right there. I want to go check out Ben in this game. So now he's on there. But I want to go and see one man. I don't know if we should call him up yet though. He's been taking his time developing. Where is he at first base? And there he is. Vladimir Guerrero Jr, 62 overall, 18 years old, 8 potential. I want to get him for his age. He's young. He's got many years to go and develop now. And he's a top 50 prospect there in the MLB. So should we call him up though? That's the big question. Should we call him up and try him out this September? I'll add him to the 40-man. I'll see. Maybe we can call him up because he's 62 overall. He's a lot better than some of the players I've seen on here. Plus his hitting ability, it's better than most players I've seen on that we've called up so far. So, I mean, it's alright. One thing though, before we do anything, is should Vlad even be playing first base though? Like, he's got a great arm though. He should probably be playing the field. So maybe put him at right field for this stint for now, and try him out in the outfield for this MLB September. So go to right field. And there he is. So he's competing with Ordonis. Wait, even Ordonis should be up there too, maybe. How many outfielders do you have up there in the MLB? We'll go to our 40-man and check that out. How many players do you have in our 40-man that are outfielders? So you have like guys like, obviously, our starters, David Dahl, Charlie Blackmon, Jordan Patterson. But any other guys that are down there, should probably just check the outfield actually. So right field we have Patterson. They have Anthony Ghost and Blackmon. Then we have Cardullo, Pera, and Dahl. That's theirs. So, like, Steven Cardullo why even have him on there really for now? I mean, he's a great player at speed and all. He'd be a great pinch hitter or pinch runner kind of guy because he's got better speed than most of the players in our team. But we'll leave him there for now. We'll go and add Vlad to the MLB club. Just go and try him out. So Vladdy's now in the MLB. I want to see how he plays in right field, if we play him at all, actually. So we'll go to our lineups and check out Vladdy there on the team. So Vladimir, maybe even go and try him out at right field for one game. Wait, Para's been playing like garbage though. 205 batting average, just not helping the team at all, really. He's got, his fielding's great though. That's the only thing is his fielding's great. His arm strength is amazing. 94 is really good. His hitting ability is, it's alright, I guess. But other than that though, let's see what Vladdy has in him. Because right now we're actually kind of gunning for a playoff spot in a way if the Giants choke. So if you win a whole bunch of games in September, overtake the Giants there for the wildcard spot, we get a shot at playoffs, possibly if we win that wildcard game. So, I don't know. We'll go and check this out though. We'll leave... should we put Pat or Vladdy there for DH? You know, I'll leave Pat there, and maybe like half a month we'll go and put Vladdy in, because, I don't know, I just want to make our lineups kind of the same, because we're in a playoff spot hunt, so, I don't know, kind of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right now we've won a few games in a row, so I'm kind of sticking with that for now. But anybody we could replace, like Jordan Patterson, will leave him in there, because he's batting 260 right now. Para... We might be able to replace Para for 1 or 2 games with Vladdy if it depends. Cardullo is his fielding 67. Vladdy is a 54, so he's kind of a liability in that way. But he's got some power on him though too, so you never know if he could smack a home run, possibly. So I'll bring in Vladdy actually for that, because you never know what's going to happen to Vladimir right there. I think it might be good for him. Yeah, we'll go and kind of mix it up a bit at DH there in right field. So I think we're good for now though. Our team's great with Pat there at DH for 1 overall lineup card. Then we do have one with Vladimir in there. Then we do have one with Patterson in there. Plus we have one with Para at right field. So it's all kind of mixed there at right field and DH. But I think it's a good one to go and shake up the team a bit because Para sucks at hitting so far. So now it might be a good time to go and sim up to possibly this Miami game and go play that possibly with Vladimir on the teams because I want to go and try him out obviously. So we have San Francisco, we have LA, Arizona. We have San Diego, San Francisco again. So if we win these few games against San Francisco, like we need to win these games, maybe even sweep them to maybe propel our chances at the playoffs. So if we win these 2 games, it'd be clutch for us. And save these 2 games here too at the series. Let's go sim to this Miami game and see what game we're going to play in this Miami series. And just as I was simming, one of our starters, Robbie Ray, broken arm 1 to 2 months. So it just sucks that it has to happen. So we'll put him on... I guess the 10-day DL, see if he maybe comes back. But Nolan Arenado was injured for a few games, bring him back in. But take a look at this though. We're doing terrible in September. We're 76 and 75. We're just about 500. And yeah, he's still got a few months. We'll probably bring him the 60-day. Just for now, because we probably will make the playoffs. So now we're at the Miami series. We took so many L's in September. It's unbelievable how many losses we took. So Arizona series, you swept that one 3-0, I believe. Yeah, you swept that one 3-0. San Francisco, you lost that one 2-1. We got killed 10-2 in one of those games. So our team is just a mess, but at least we won one of those though too. But LA, we went and lost or tied that one 2-2. Arizona, you went and tied that one 2-2. San Diego, you actually won that series 2-1. In one game, you won 10-1 there too, so it's pretty crazy there. But San Francisco, you won and tied that one 1 apiece. San Diego, you won that one, I believe. No, we tied that one 2-2. So we didn't really win too many series in that game or in this month so far, but it's kind of a loss though for playoffs. Check this out, see if we got eliminated yet. Are we eliminated yet? And it looks like Dodgers clinched. The Giants didn't clinch yet. So we're 6 games back of the Giants. There's still a shot. They're saying there's still a shot. But wild card, anyone clinched yet? We have the Pirates, who are pretty much ahead right now. But we're 6 games back though still. So how many games left do you have in our season that maybe might give us a shot if we have any shot at all at the playoffs? So 3 games left, 4, 5, 6 games left. So we gotta win all 6 of them. And I believe the season series has us with San Francisco taking the W. So I don't know. We probably missed the playoffs just by default. So right now, my mindset, we're over the playoffs. Now let's go move on to this series and hopefully win one of these games in this series. So I might play probably might play his Tyler Anderson game. He's batting, actually right now he's a 2.5 ERA, so 250 ERA. Anderson's killing it as of right now. So right now we'll probably take a look at its stats for the season just so far and check out how our players are playing. But let's go to our team stats right there. So let's go see home runs. Who's leading us in home runs? We have Nolan Arenado, 30 home runs on the season, 20 from Charlie Blackmon, 17 from Trevor Story, 15 from Ian Desmond, 11 from Jordan Patterson, the rookie, 8 from DJ, 8 for Dustin Garneau, and so on and so forth. So next up is RBI. So the RBI king of the National League, we have Nolan Arenado, 96 points, or 96 RBI so far on the season, compared to Blackmon 69, Ian Desmond 69, 40 from Trevor Story, 46 from DJ LeMahieu, and it's pretty disappointing though so far this season for the Rockies when it comes to batting. But stolen bases, we have 29 from Charlie Blackmon, 15 from Brad, 13 from Ian Desmond. Batting average, you have, looks like Pat batting 400, 299 from Mark Reynolds, 294 from Ian Desmond. We have a 267 from Jordan Patterson, a 257 from Brad, 253 from Nolan Arenado, 250 from Vladdy. We have 244 from Trevor Story, and so on. But on base percentage, let's check this out. We do have 500 from Pat, and so on from there. Slugging percentage, we do have 512 from Mark Reynolds. Then OPS, we have Pat and Mark Reynolds and Ian Desmond. We have walks, we have DJ LeMahieu. Anything else though? I don't want to check out strikeouts. Strikeouts is a mess. Actually, I want to do that. So Ian Desmond 136, Trevor Story 134, Arenado 122, Garneau 121, 119 from David Dahl, 106 from Charlie Blackmon, and so on. But yeah, season very disappointing though from the Rockies when it comes to batting though. I thought we'd be way better than this. Maybe even make the playoffs in our first year. I thought we might be able to do that. But let's check out WAR. So WAR 4.4 from Ian Desmond, pretty good there. 4.2 from Arenado, 3.7 from Charlie Blackmon, a 2 from Trevor Story, a 0.8 from Brad. And is anyone below 1? And we do have Cardullo, obviously, and looks like Para negative 1.2. So Para is not that great though. Same with Garneau too, or even Patterson for that matter. But Patterson's a rookie though, so it's pretty understandable. But anything else on here that's really useful? I mean, that's pretty much it though for the main stats, the main core stats for the Rockies at the end of September. So next up is our pitching though. Let's see our pitching. How well did our pitchers play this season? So right now, Tyler Anderson, our best overall pitcher, looks like this year. 12-6 record, 173 innings pitched, 47 walks, 158 strikeouts. We have a 2.5 ERA from Tyler Anderson. So hopefully Anderson gets at least some type of hardware from, I don't know, hopefully he just plays well enough to get some hardware for this season. But nonetheless, he's our best pitcher overall from this year 1 of the Rockies franchise mode. But W's though, and check this out for our leaders in W's. We have 12 from Tyler Anderson, 12 from John Gray, 10 from Chatwood, and that's about it. Losses though, we have 15 from John Gray, 10 from Stephen Wright, 10 from Hoffman. At least Hoffman won 3 games though. I think he was like 0-8 though going in to the AAA stint he had earlier this season. But check out saves. Saves, you have 39 saves out of Adam Ottavino this season, 4 from Jake McGee, 2 from Walden, 1 from Estevez this season. Innings pitched, we have Anderson, we have Gray, we have Chatwood, Robbie Ray, who's on the DL. Walks, we have Robbie Ray right there, we have Tyler Chatwood, we have Jeff Hoffman and John Gray. Strikeouts, we have 190 from John Gray himself. We have ERA. Who's our leader in our ERA? ERA, we do have Fernando Salas there for our main. Actually, no, we have Jake McGee, 202 for ERA. They have Fernando Salas. We have Anderson at 250, Chad Cole's 271, House from 284, Ottavino at 302. But actually, I want to go down and see our worst one, though. Who's our worst guy? And I believe it is Chris Rusin. Then we have Jeff Hoffman at 6.84. So Hoffman's lowered down his ERA just a bit this season at the end of September. But WHIP, who is our leader in WHIP? We have Jeff Hoffman there. I don't know, it sucks there. But WHIP, we do have Jake McGee, Anderson, Salas, and so on, just like ERA. And pretty much that's about it there for the main stats for our pitchers. So this season overall, very disappointing from the Rockies. I thought it'd be way better than we were, but anyway, that's just the way it is, I guess. So I guess let's start off right here. Make sure to subscribe for more Rockies franchise mode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.